Hello, and welcome back to another episode on Farming Simulator 25. We are on the Hutan Pantai Map, and it is a August morning, and we have a lot of stuff to do today. First, we're going to start off with our rice here. Time to harvest this. It's not a huge crop, but every little bit helps. Go ahead and drop this. Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and start with a AI worker. We have a lot to do, so I'll come back and clean up everything afterwards. Alright, our greenhouses are filled up with water, I believe. Let's double check. Yes, they are. Awesome. We are mulching. Oh, that's right, we gotta continue harvesting all this real quick. And baling it up. But before we do that, that's what we needed to do here. So we'll turn this on and let the AI worker continue to harvest this. Let's make sure he does a good job. Or, I guess I should turn on the AI worker. Otherwise, we're just going to stare at a screen that does nothing. Dude, where's he going? I guess he is not going to continue from where he's supposed to be. Dang it. Okay, well hopefully they got most of this done so that I can do it myself really quick. Let's see. Open to me. Alright. We'll come back to that in just a little bit. What else do we need to do? Oh, I think bales are okay. Let's check the sheep real quick. Food is still good for right now. We'll check the dairy. Oh, it's got milk. We're doing good right now. Oh, that's right. We'll get an AI worker working on this as well. I was not planning on hopping on the MacDon. I was planning on trying to finish this up real quick, but I guess the MacDon is first. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and hopefully knock this out in a pretty quick time lapse. We have a lot of stuff to do, and I need the AI worker to be able to at least do part of it if I want to be able to finish it within, the month of August. Well, I mean, I could always slow down the time and do 2 episodes in August, but I'm really trying not to. So I'll see you guys when we are done. If I remember correctly, and it's been a couple weeks since I played because the last group of videos I did as a bulk record. So I kind of just recorded, I think, 2 or 3 videos in one day and then edited them as I had the available time. But I think we stopped harvesting or cutting because it started to rain in the previous episode. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. And since then, there has been an update to the game, and I wonder if that's what has affected the reason I couldn't continue from where I left off, because normally it just kind of continues from where you stopped it in the previous episode. Alright, we went ahead and finished that field. We're going to go ahead and start on this one. Let's see what happens here. Probably could have started in a better spot, but oops, that's not bad. That'd be easy to clean up. Alright, now we can move on. Bales we're okay for right now. Awesome, this went ahead and finished this field. Let's go ahead and move it on to our next grass field. Alright, we'll get that going. And we will continue. I forgot that we're harvesting some rice as well, but that is alright. These fields aren't too huge, so I should still finish them pretty relatively quickly. Okay, what else do we need to do? Can we move on to another field? No, not until I finished harvesting and baling that field, I believe. We'll leave this here for right now. And, another time lapse. But unfortunately, this is harvest season, and this is what's going to happen. We do not have our big rig. What happened to the big rig? Yeah, we don't have one. I know that this mod needed to be updated. I wonder if that got rid of it, deleted it? That's kind of a bummer. Now I'm hesitant to get this same car if it can just keep being deleted. I'm not exactly sure what I had on it, and I think what I'll do is I'll just give myself a budget of $75,000. That should be pretty close to what I spent on it, and I'm gonna get a different one. And whatever I spend on it, I'll just add $75,000 back into my account and not have to worry about it disappearing again. Of course, the $1,000,000 question is, which one do I want? Nothing too big, so this will go all the way up to 625 horsepower, which is pretty much where I was to begin with. Alright, well, we'll try this Mercedes-Benz one. And I'll do all this on a time lapse because it's going to take me a while to kind of get it where I would like it to be and back out on the road so we can actually empty our combine. I'll see you as we finish harvesting. Welcome back. We just finished baling up all the straw on that field. Gonna go ahead and park the baler here really quick as we're waiting for this next field to finish, or we might take it to the grass field depending on what we need to do next. Before I empty that field and start getting it mulched, let's hop into our MacDon and let's move it on to the next field. I'm juggling a lot of plates. I need to constantly stay on top of what the AI workers are doing and seeing if I need to move them on to something else. I'm hopping across this little ditch here, even though I know I really shouldn't be, just because it's a lot quicker than folding up the header, connecting to it, driving it over, unfolding it, throwing it back on, and then starting. I just got too much stuff to do. Alright, let's go ahead and get this one going right here. I'm hoping that if it's kind of in a straight corner here like this, that it will just have a better start. I never did check to see if it got that one piece that I missed. Alright, I want to... You know what? I bet I can start this one going really quick. I do want to grab those bales really quick and throw them into our shed here on our production yard. But I'm pretty sure I have enough time to get this one mulching on this side of the field, hopefully. And that way I can go ahead and empty out the bales. At least that's the plan, right? Alright, AI worker is going. Let's connect to that auto stacker and grab those bales. Let's hop over to our JCB. Here we go. When everything is cut, I do want to clean up this part. Actually, let me see. I'll throw on the construction menu so you can see kind of what I want to do from a bird's eye view. Though I guess I could have just gotten out of the tractor and flown up in the air. I would like to kind of clean up these lines here so that they're a little bit straighter and smoother, I guess, so that there's no weird bumps and turns in the field. And I still need to figure out what I want to do with this part of the field here. Maybe if I remove some of these trees here and get rid of these rocks, that will open it up. I have goats already over here. If I do make it another animal pen, I don't even really need to cut any of these trees. I can just let it sit there. So I don't know, something to think about. Maybe I'll make a road going down between these two fields and maybe down to another animal pen, maybe sheep. That way I can make some wool. Something to think about. Alright, I get to actually mow some grass by hand. So I'll see you guys when we are done. That was really quick. We'll go ahead and park these back. AI worker E stop. No field found. The heck? See, it always happens after I compliment the AI workers and how good they're doing, then something weird happens. And they all mess up. I'm like, I swear they work normally. Let's go ahead and drop this off real quick. Let's empty out the rice harvester, and then we'll figure out what the heck is going on. I think the only other AI worker I had going on is the MacDon. Oh, and the mulcher. And this MacDon is doing something. I don't know why I got that error. Oh well. Alright, we'll head down and connect to the auto stacker. and I'm gonna go ahead and continue harvesting that wheat. And once I get a bale of straw done, instead of picking up more straw, I'll come out here and do some grass bales. Alright guys, I will see you after we do some more time lapse of harvesting. Welcome back. Looks like the AI worker pretty much filled or finished harvesting this field. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the scraps. And then I was having a think about where I should spend this money next. I know I want to get a field, but I can't really get that field until it gets empty. And winter should be a really profitable time for us. So I'm not terribly concerned about the money right now. Obviously, I don't want to, spend all of it. But I'm thinking some sheep just past us in those, behind those two fields there would be really good. Oh, this is filled up as well. Okay. Let's check out the bakery real quick. Not the bakery, the grain mill, I mean. And it's pretty much filled up on wheat. So what I'll do, just to kind of speed up the harvesting here, is I'm going to drop it down into this silo here. And then I'll move it a little bit later. I'm noticing that we have some rain coming, and I would desperately like to finish harvesting before that. So I think the fact that I'm baling up some grass at the moment is going to have to stop. Alright, let's get this emptied out here real quick. And like I said, later on I'll move it up to where our grain mill is. I still need to decide whether I want to put down another grain mill here, a large one, but I also need to figure out if it's really necessary. I mean, our little modded one is keeping up really well, to the point where eventually our bakery is going to be completely filled with pallets of flour, and we'll still have extra pallets of flour after that, so I would need to find other productions that could use the flour. I was thinking about a cereal factory, but we'll have to wait and see. Let's get this rice done real quick. But even if I make a cereal factory, I don't know if I would need a larger grain mill. This modern one produces so much, it's fast. Something to think about. It's nice because we're making enough money that I can go, okay, I can, focus on other production chains and kind of think about some different things to make, which is exciting for me because it allows me to kind of start planning out what to do in different months and be like, instead of everything happening during the winter, during December and January, all of a sudden I can, have stuff starting to happen in maybe March or June or whatever else. And the cool thing is once I have all of the land that I want, I can also figure out exactly how much, grain I need to really plant. I mean, right now I'm just planting in the fields because I have them and I know I could use the grain. But if we end up having to start stockpiling a lot of the grain because, you know, there's nowhere to put it or use it for the moment, then that would allow me to kind of start planting different things in some of those large fields there. For example, corn. I can plant corn and then turn that into flour and just sell that flour. Of course, that again, that's a December a December thing. So it's yay, more selling in winter. All right, we're slowly making our way back to parking this in its spot. The rice harvest is done. We beat the weather. All that's left now is for me to finish the harvesting for the wheat and the oats. That's Mercedes-Benz. There we go. Oh, this turned itself off. That's why I didn't empty. While that's happening, let's check out the MacDon. Oh, nice, this is almost done. We just have that small field off to the side there. I was planning on doing that one first to make sure that it got done this time. I might slow the time down just so I can get that one done and not have to worry about the rain, but I think it might be able to finish it on its own at regular speed like this. And I wanted to do that one last purely because the sorghum fields are all next to that field anyway. Let's check the weather. So I'm not supposed to get rain until 7 p.m. and it's currently only 1, so I should have plenty of time. Why does it keep turning the engine off? Interesting, that's like a new bug. We're gonna go ahead and empty this and then hop back and crank this out as much as possible. I'm not gonna do straw, I'm not gonna do grass, I'm just gonna harvest as fast as I can and get it done. Alright, we'll take a quick break from our harvesting and move this MacDon across the other field, our last field. So we should definitely be done at least cutting everything before, let's move this way to avoid the signs, before the rain gets here. Oh, what did I get stuck on? Alright, this guy's doing what he's doing. And let's head over to our truck and empty out our combine again. This truck does feel a little bit slower than my previous one, but that's alright, still gets the job done. I am wondering if I can pick everything up before the rains start. Most likely I'll have to add some jump cuts in the time lapses, not to make them too long, because it's going to take quite a while. There's a lot to do here. On that note, back to the time lapse we go. I'll see you guys in a little bit. welcome back. We just finished harvesting, or I guess I really should say threshing all of the wheat. All that's left now is we have 2 pretty large fields of oats, and then that small field as well is just about ready to be, is just about done to be cut. Let's check out the map real quick. So we have field 8 and 7 that need to be threshed real quick. And field 24 down here is just about finished being cut and windrowed. That is, it's quite a bit. I would like to sell some wood today, but I don't think we'll have time. I'm trying to decide if I should do anything off camera and just kind of get it done, so that way we can progress and do the sorghum on the next episode. And I think I might. Maybe what I'll do is I'll load up all the wood pallets and just kind of park in front of the temple, and then we'll start the episode, the next episode with selling. Let's check the, you know what, that I actually want to look. Oh my gosh, I have so far, without emptying the other truck, I have 261,000 liters of wheat in our silos. Yeah, I definitely think I'm harvesting a little bit too much grain. I'm gonna have to refine that and streamline it a little bit so we're not making quite so much, which is kind of cool because it allows me to plant some different things. All right, let's check out the long planks. Is actually at a pretty decent price right now, and wood beams is all right. I think I sold the regular planks. Yeah, I did. So that probably the previous episode. Awesome. In that case, I think that's what I'll do is off screen. I'm going to go ahead and thresh our oat fields and collect it, throw what we can into the grain mill, and the rest into our silo. I'll probably bale up the grass fields. I think I will do grass. I'm going to go ahead and bale up just regular grass bales on both of those fields on 26 and 49. And then next episode, we'll look about trying to figure out where to place a sheep pen. So we have goats now. That will give us sheep, and we can start making some wool. And I think that'll give me enough grass bales to not have to worry about either of them. I'll load up the wood pallets, and we'll park it by the temple as well as the cement ones. And we'll start off the next episode with selling. That'd be a nice little boost to income. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day.